Virgin PR, and then you could talk about how you can push this out together in Chicago.
Hey Danielle, so it's Michelle just typing up here. So they're working on a draft. Is it a release or an alert? And it will have a quote in it from Chance the Rapper talking about Booster Boys in it. So we'll make sure you can get an approval on that. So we need to figure out kind of who's outreaching to who, because obviously Virgin Hotels is the location. They're drafting us the release, but I want to make sure that Boost Mobile is top of mind.
I just looked at it.
Chicago
it's a media alert, and like the way it's written, Chance the Rapper and Virgin Hotels Chicago encourage Chicagoans, I don't know how to say it right, to get out and vote. So it's, again, I just opened this up. I don't even see Boost in here. So
it's in that release.
Which again, it's fine if this is if this is their event and we are just a part of it. But I mean, I need to know, and I think Michelle, you'll agree, like what's our involvement and integration, that if we're going to be taking our resources away from pitching some of the other aspects of Booster Voice and focusing on this, like we need to make sure that we're equally represented in whatever's happening. And if that's not the case, that's fine. But I just don't know if then it's going to be the best use of Allison and Partners' resources to be pitching this.
Right. So
this is.
Okay.
Yeah, there's not. I don't think Boost is even mentioned in this.
Then you don't have the right one.
We're mentioned in the quote from Chance in the second line. It says boost your voice, but we're also creating an edited version as well that we're proposing.
And we are on their event, so we're not a lead on this. This is probably one of the more press-worthy things that we have going on. Besides, it's pre-election day, so we are a guest at this. We are a guest at this party too, and the spirit that it's in is in real. Sharing, that's the whole Turbo Vote Challenge thing. This has come together pretty fast. So this is a great opportunity for us, and they're being very, very generous in their sharing of the event. Yeah. So all those.
So is there? It's Michelle again.
Mm-hmm.
I haven't seen what you have in front of you, Danielle, but I'm assuming we can change that and put us up there at the same level. I also think that one of the areas that we need to focus on is if we're gonna run this live, that's Boost Mobile's opportunity to own that piece specifically. So we also, want to push that piece, whether it's locally or nationally or whatever. But I do think we need to be at the same level on that press release.
Yeah.
I would agree.
Well. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so we're working on that now, and I'm negotiating with that right now. But we are, when you guys see the press release. But like I said, in the next this has all come together really quickly. So by the end of the day, I should have all these finalized and with a full update of what you guys, what we're doing and what we can do.
Okay, so then would that be then to ask, I need to go back to say, or should we what do you recommend? Should we edit this and put what we would want and how we would want it positioned, or do you want to go back and ask and say,
No, we're waiting on that, and just, by the end of the day, I'll have everything out that we can really look at to weigh in on the press release. So I'll have all the information by end of the day, because this stuff, again, has come together so quickly.
Okay, so then I won't edit this yet.
No.
I'll wait.
Yep, and we're really, really working with them, you guys. This is a really, really big opportunity, and I really, really want to be respectful and coordinating with this, because part of this is really with the Turbo Vote Challenge, how people are really working together and, being really, really gracious and having the opportunities, but really, really working together as a team to share to share the PR and work and help each other,
Well, right, and maybe too, it'll make more sense when we get on the calls then, because if they're already, really actively, aggressively have a media list and are working on this, I mean, we can try to compliment them, but it might just make sense for them to take the lead and, us help where needed.
Exactly, because they have Chicago, and we can do our own things, but let me just get this solidified, what we're doing, and then we'll be able to kind of have this conversation about then how we can take that and run with it.
Got it. Okay,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Got it.
Cool. Okay, and I will have that to you by the end of the day. This really has just all come together. And then we do have our 2 stores on Election Day that I'm trying to get something happening at if that would be the kickoff, but then trying to get local news outlet to cover somebody at the store, to cover at the store, so we can get into a news feed. I think that's between either the Chance the Rapper thing or between our polls, and I'm trying to bring them together, that we can get coverage, because we've got to get this in a news feed, and hoping our opportunities in Chicago can provide that.
Yeah, and that's for us, like that's kind of, I think, where we're, getting those last pieces, because we have, we wrote media alerts for the different stores and the different markets, because that's, for our next big push, I think, is to get reporters out to our stores that we're going to be doing the voting at, to really get that day of coverage and local coverage. So anything as these things are solidified, let us know, so we can be building that into our pitch and making it more robust to hopefully get that media interest
out there. And if you can think of somebody that may, as of yet, because I've been so focused on getting this Chance opportunity together, if you can think of somebody that might come to the store that would potentially, I was working on the Secretary of State, or at least the BOE. They're going to be with us at the event, that can come to the store on Election Day. If you guys can think of anybody that either you might have a contact with that can kind of, they would come, that would boost the possibility of, comment outside the store, something like that. If you guys have any ideas, let me know. Does that make sense?
Yes, it makes sense.
Okay.
So then, it sounds like, I'm glad we didn't have this call yesterday, but it sounds like still that there's still some things that will be coming together by end of day. Would it make sense to kind of do, another check-in tomorrow or first Thursday?
Why don't we do that? Because I'm going to bullet point out for you, probably with the new press release by the end of the day, and then let's have a call-in tomorrow. What I should get together then is your PR, our PR, and the Virgin Hotels PR, because they're representing Chance's foundation, and they're great. They're really great. So we're really how we can help each other doing this. That's really the spirit that we want to lead with. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
For sure.
Cool. All right.
So what time? We have everybody on the phone.
What time is good for everybody here, and then I'll present that back there for tomorrow.
So tomorrow, I think it would be good to kind of see, and Michelle and Mary jump in here, but kind of where we end out, and make sure from a internal boost 180, we're all on alignment with what's happening and how we want to approach, and then maybe Michelle and I and AMP can do, and anyone else on 180 who wants to, then meet with their PR folks to kind of talk next steps. I don't know, Michelle, if you agree.
Yeah, let's do that.
So for our group, I'm really not open until after 11 a.m. tomorrow Pacific. Does that work for anybody? 11, 11:30?
We're free from 11.
This is Mary.
We're free from 11 to noon.
Go ahead.
11 would be good for 180.
Okay.
How are you, Michelle?
For Allison.
I'm tied up tomorrow, unfortunately, until later in the day.
Like what time? Because I think it's important, Michelle, if we can, to have you part of this.
I can be available after 2:30 your time.
Is that 2:30 Pacific?
2:30 Pacific work for everybody? That works for me.
Yeah, that's fine.
That works for Allison as well.
Great. Okay, 2:30 Pacific. And then will you want to flip that around to speak with their people right after that call? Because what's today? Tuesday? Tomorrow's Wednesday?
Yeah.
Yeah. What do you think?
Yeah, we can't. I just feel like I want to make sure I kind of have a
Understand
full
it.
grasp on everything, and we're in alignment, and then it's a very efficient, call with them that maybe even it's the first thing
Thursday morning.
I don't see it taking long. They're obviously a very buttoned up group. I'm sure they're already kind of have their plan ready to go, and it's more just how are we going to complement or just make sure that we're all on the same page, and to your point, helping each other with this. So, I think Thursday morning would be fine.
Okay.
Michelle, Mary, if you guys I agree, but I just don't want to rush to have something and then we're not as versed as we should be on what we're doing.
Great, that sounds good. And I'll get Brandon from Turbo Vote on that too, because they have good PR for this. Yeah. All right.
Okay, so looking at their ways, looking at Thursday, so I am open from pretty much 9 to pretty much after 9 a.m. and on Pacific.
Michelle? Is Michelle, are you there?
Let me see if she's still on. She might have left us. I think she left us.
Okay. Can you text her? I'll text her.
What is it?
Yeah, what time? So what time do you guys want to do? You want to do 10?
West Coast time, right?
Oh, 10 Pacific.
Well, you good Pacific time. You good. Okay.
And then Mary, does that work for you or someone?
Yeah, I was just gonna say I'll make sure that works for our side over here, but it should be okay. I'm just gonna work to get Megan and both Megans on the call.
Okay, cool. So what I'm gonna just do, we're just gonna go with 10. We're gonna go for it, right? We're gonna try it. I'll send it to Michelle, and then you guys 180 forward it on because it's like the Skype or the phone number's on there, and then we'll just put the placeholder, and hopefully it works for the other folks, the other partners as well.
Great. And then check your mail tonight because I'm going to detail out on that. So try to, read that and really ingest that so we are efficient in the morning.
Yep, we'll do.
Cool. All
And
right.
then wait, I just want to make sure. Wait, hold on. I want to make sure I have the other. Tomorrow's meeting's at 2:30, and then Thursday 10 a.m. And then Okay, cool. All right, I'll send those invites around shortly. Thanks, everyone.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Cool.
Okay, bye.
Bye.
Yeah. So.
Um,
Basically, Mike's question is really kind of, what are we doing at this exactly in the?
I will let you know exactly when I
Well,
can.
I'm just saying we can talk it through real quick.
No, I really don't have time.
You
or we
can. You don't
have
have to. You
anything.
can go away, but I'll
Okay,
talk into it.
But I have to kind of work in here.
Okay.
Like I keep
All right.
going away out of here, but it then
Okay.
requires.
Never mind. I'll catch you.
So
up.
this, the status is on everything is up here on this
No,
board?
that's old.
Okay.
If we really-
Are any of those
Basically-
other locations, are we,
Basically, we've got in
Chicago.
Chicago. There's a town hall meeting on Friday. That
We
we're
can
seeing.
go
She's
out of-
seeing if we can
okay.
leverage into
We'll go.
we can go,
Well,
when
you
you,
can say no.
That would help more,
We'll go.
because
Okay.
there's one of you that
it's fine. We'll
need
just
things
go.
to do. Sorry, guys. Because we won't have anything to talk about if we don't make something to talk about. And we're talking, but then I need you not talking so much and putting crew on hold or get me in a fucking coordinator. Serious.
Am I good to place the orders?
Fuck. Yes, hi. Is Jane in? Okay. Um, hmm. Um, okay, I'll just give a call. I'll give a call back, or yeah, go ahead, put me to her voicemail and ask her to call me back when she gets in. Great, thank you. Hi, Jane. My name is Anya Carey. My telephone number is 310-923-2279, and I'm the Virgin Hotel gave me your number. If you could give me a call back as soon as you get in, I want to talk about a graphic project that we would love to get your assistance on. Okay. Thanks so much. Talk to you soon. Bye. Okay, no joke. Get in here. If you don't get your fucking ass in here, I'm quitting. I'm not kidding. Serious, serious, serious. If you leave this room one more time, I'm leaving. I'm backing us out of the event because obviously we can't do it because we just don't have the resources to do it. And if everybody's jumping on this after doing nothing, I put this together so we had something. And if I don't get help doing it, and if I don't get help taking care of our stores, then we're gonna have to back out because we don't have enough resources to do it. Okay? Hello, kids.
We could just ask her today what,
Yeah, we can.
Can you close the door?
can I get my jacket?
No. Find me a crew. Are you looking for a crew? And you're not leaving the room, seriously, and nobody can talk to us because every time there's a meeting, we don't get anything done. And somebody has this fantasy that there's like 20 people here.
Alexander wants to talk to us for a second. Super quick.
Okay.
It's unsigned. I'm just really in hate of these assholes and just how like even that call, it's like, how do we get in? Blah, blah, blah. It's like, do some fucking work and you can get in. You know what I mean? And I don't want them descending upon them and fucking it up because everything the chance is going to bring, and they have no idea who is who, and everything that we're going to get if we chill. You know? So I almost just want like, I don't know. It's like you're like hungry animals, all of you. That's gross. Nobody's done any work. I mean, isn't it crazy how we want to have approval, da-da-da-da-da-da-da? It's like, oh, we cannot be on it at all.
But this is how it works.
Great, then it's not working on that side. If that's how it works, it's not working.
I know, it's
Okay?
just a
It's not
process.
working.
It's slow, it's not,
No, it's not
it's
working.
not terribly responsive.
It doesn't matter that part of the thing could be that they don't have, that we are, and then I'm going to say, and it's like, I'm going to say that because if they fuck it up, they fuck it up. So then we're just a person on it and we don't have any access to PR and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, the other thing is we just say, this is what it is, but then the question will be then, is it worth spending the money if we aren't getting some of the things we think we need out
Then
of
let's
that
not do
for
it.
that money?
What do you
That's
think
all.
you need? You need something.
Yeah.
So it's a risk, but if you, like the whole thing with the phones was fucked up because of that, that. So this is gonna get fucked up too, and I'm not into that again, because this is so delicately put together.
Wait, why are you mad?
She's always mad.
I'm not always mad, I'm overwhelmed, we don't have any help.
She doesn't like it when you got Eric and Mike and everybody asking questions.
No, all day long, and it's like there's no answers, and I don't like everybody feeding off of like nobody's doing any work, and then when something happens, they all feed off of it. You know what I mean? And then like push me, like demand shit.
What do you got? What?
Nothing.
Who's feeding?
Nothing. No one.
Can somebody tell me what's going on?
No, I'm just. We need 3 more people. We're in the middle of the production, and then we have like our assholes like who don't do shit come in as soon as there's something and start like asking questions, and demanding things, and it's like, don't go do something.
Who
Nothing.
demanded something?
Nothing. It always is like that. Just right now, we're in production, but nobody can see that again because nobody's.
Who
They just
demanded?
wanted to know about what we're doing in Chicago.
Who?
Eric and Mike.
And then as soon as there's something, they jump on
they
it.
came in here and like.
Well, then we
started
had
some
media
They just listen
call,
and
and then
they
it's
have
like
questions.
everybody, and what they don't understand, that's how we lost the, like, this is so delicately
But
put together.
I mean, I need to
Wait,
get
I don't
them
want,
up to speed.
I don't
and
want, well,
what's
we're not
happening, 'cause they're
ready,
like-
everybody's like
like,
waiting
oh,
to
what's
talk
this
about
town
shit,
hall
because they're
thing
not
and
doing
stuff like
anything.
that.
I
They
need the
don't know
fucking,
about
I need our salespeople, they
Are
have,
they
they're fine.
like trying
It's
to
not-
stop things?
No, they're
I
just,
just
they
wanna
don't
know what's
know.
going on.
Okay, I don't wanna talk about it, we need to work.
That's all I just wanna know what's going on.
Okay,
So basically what happened is Eric and Slav came in and riled her up.
they're
No,
always
they
riling me
just
up.
by sitting here, they rile their up.
And just by asking shit, like, what's going on, I'm like, you handle stay in your
But they
lane.
need to know what's going on.
When we know, they'll know.
Okay. But they need to know and then need to.
Okay, then I'm gonna say we're not doing anything because I can't handle it.
And update the client on what's going, because it is the client's money we're spending, it's not our
Oh
money.
my God, Dave, not my problem.
Alright.
Get me fucking production assistants in here and it'll become my problem, because right now we don't have that's not enough money to have the resources to fucking care. So we'll pull out if they don't want to spend anything, and we'll just do what we're doing, if that's what you're saying, because I can't handle it. Sorry. Overworked. Hi, Brian.
How are you?
Really good. I'm happy here. I'm gonna kill somebody.
So apparently Slats and
No,
Erin came
it's
in and
fine.
like ruffled her feathers.
What?
And Allison in part. It's just everybody's
It was
jumping.
more that Allison
It was
part,
more
so
that-
you didn't like how.
Well, I just don't like how nobody does shit and they all jump on the shit that I do and fuck it up. You know what I mean? It's just like, back off, go do something on your own, do your own work, and don't. And as soon as I'm ready for you, they're like so hungry, like vultures on the Chicago thing, because they haven't fucking done anything anywhere else. Do you know what I mean?
They're hungry? They're vulturing?
Yeah, because they haven't done anything. So it's like the one thing, then they're all over it, and we are so delicately fucking balanced that we even have this one thing, that they're gonna like zoom in there and think that they're, you know what I mean? Like that's how it happened in fucking Colorado, you know? It's like, I want, and the whole thing falls apart because this is not an I want media game. This is a political, you know what I mean? And it's just, it's killing me.
The push to like get PRs.
And it's like,
in
oh,
Colorado
we
is
need to
why
have,
They decided they didn't want the phones, because they're like, oh, this
we
is
need media
too-
positioning, we
It's too
need,
corporate, it's too commercialized.
because they come in like hungry vultures instead of, and they
As
haven't,
opposed to just letting it just be
Let
a
it be.
donation and you then, right.
and because every time they
Then
do
you can
that,
PR it and say, hey, we gave the phones to these people. Now we can't even say that because they haven't used the phones.
right,
Can't,
because
we
they went,
tried,
and
I
the
suppose,
same
but
thing is
they
gonna
aren't using it
happen.
because they didn't want to
here.
commercialized.
The same thing's gonna happen where?
Well, it's not gonna happen because I'm not gonna fucking let it happen, but in the Chicago thing. So it's like, as
Like,
soon
what
as
do they want?
no, it's just
Chicago.
they come in with the fucking media team. It's like, well, Boost has to be positioned to, you know, they just come in
They read
positioning.
the press release and they were like, they want to rewrite the press release, but it's not theirs.
It's
a
not
media
theirs.
alert from Virgin that got us in it, the one she read yesterday.
It's like we're
But they'll
so,
probably want to try to.
I mean, I'll back
justify
them
it.
down, but then I don't want, we don't want our own, like, I'm so sick of our own team working against us. Do you know what I mean? It's
Well,
fun.
I wouldn't
they
characterize
just don't
this
know.
working against us. I just want to know what's going on and they want to make sure that we're.
Get in
we're-
their own lane.
we're-
I've asked Eric.
That they're supporting it.
They're not supporting it. If they were supporting it, I'd have no trouble talking about it, but they're not supporting it. That's the fucking problem.
Alright. They just want to make sure
So,
that we.
if they wanna
we're
support it, they can
support
get their
with
ass in
social
here and start
media
making-
posts and things like that.
Dave, if I had a production team, you know, if I didn't have,
Look at
okay,
us.
I
We're not a
know.
production
So let's
team,
get to
guys.
it. Let's not talk. Let's not talk. Let's get to work.
No,
Okay.
so what
Nothing.
is the plan that we can come up with to keep them from
Oh, we can't.
Irritating on you?
trying to, so the worry is that in Colorado, if they'd have just left things alone, we might have got some press.
Well, if they
But they
hadn't
pushed
pushed
too
it on,
hard.
if they hadn't pushed on this thing, we need PR,
Right,
we need
so
PR.
I'm just
how
gonna
do
tell
we-
them
how
that-
do
I'm
we
gonna
keep
tell them
them
they
to
don't
not-
get- I'm gonna tell them they don't get to use
not
it.
push so hard in Chicago.
I'm gonna tell them they don't get to use it. I'm just gonna tell them they don't get a way in. Like they have to go through
But
me.
here's the thing, you can do it a little more calm, I do this.
I know, I'm gonna
here's
do it
how I
right.
do
It's
it.
fine.
like-
Can I please set it up before I do it?
Right,
Because we don't need to deal with this right now. I wanna get this, because we won't have anything
I guess
if I
what I'm
don't.
wondering is,
Don't
how do
worry.
they even know about Chicago?
We have to let everybody know, but can we not talk about this right
Yeah,
now?
we
Because
can
we
talk
have to
about
get Chicago, and you have to find me a crew. We have a production of 2 people right now. So
Right.
don't worry about it, don't worry. We'll come to that later. That's more, we gotta get to
Easy
that.
now, just
I'm sorry,
relax.
I need
Well,
6
I
more
think
people
she
right
does
now.
have a point where if they're gonna start trying to
This-
do
they-
things, come in and do things with the PR in a strange way. and
Don't
then
worry,
like-
I won't
If
let
they
them.
do, let's just see what they do,
Just
they
can we-
haven't done anything yet.
People, I'm getting more frustrated. I need to get answers, all right? And just get these things, so maybe there'll be a way of fixing it, but I don't have anything, and I need to get to work, okay? Usually you'd have 6 more people working with you, just saying. Brian, the banner.
Banner.
Did you get the dimensions?
I did get the dimensions, I still need to know exactly what logos
David.
go on the banner
Right,
and on the
Hey
flyer.
Eric, how are you?
Because I just need like a list of like, here's all the partners,
Good,
and then I
thank
can.
so
make
let's
a
go
calling
through
back?
that, yeah.
Or
So,
not calling back,
You got
actually.
Virgin, that's what I
Oh,
did,
it's
because
the first time.
I am shit with computers doing this, so that's why you get them the way you get them. I do not know how to do this shit.
So,
Yeah, just give me a list and then I'll let you know anything that I'm missing. But
So-
I just need the final list of like what are
Mhm.
all of the partners.
So the Virgin Hotel, the Virgin Hotel, Turbo Vote Challenge, which is the Turbo Vote logo that I sent to you, right? Did I send you you have the Turbo Vote logo?
I'm not sure, but I'll check.
And then if you could just put them all together so I can send them to, you know, our people to make sure that they're all correct.
Yes, okay, so but what list of partners? Are you gonna get it to me or are you telling me that now?
I'm gonna tell you that, I'm telling you that right
Okay,
now.
Virgin Hotel, Turbo Vote,
Turbo Vote, SocialWorks Chai. Prime Suspect, Prime Fortune, just has terrible logos. And they just keep sending worse ones, but, so I have to really get clear on what the Prime Fortune logo is gonna be.
okay.
I said the Virgin Hotel, Turbo Challenge, and Party at the Pole.
Party at the Pole is a logo
And I sent that to you,
and then Boost.
and Boost, and we can be in the middle.
And, okay, so that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, so that's 6 people. Are you sure there's no one else?
Yes, so it's, and if you can put them all on a thing, I'll just kick it back to everybody and make sure that this is the fun. Well, if you can do the banner, or should I just kick back the logos? But why don't you just do the banner, that way I can get an approval on it.
I just need to know if those are all the right.
I'm pretty
people.
sure, but I won't know, that's what I'm saying, the way I'll know is if we put them on the banner. I mean, I'm almost, like I said, this is going so fast, so the best way to do that, in my experience, is just, that way we can get the banner approved and know that that's our partners.
So who is this BUIP 100?
Forget that, they're not.
They're not on there?
And neither is,
Who's Ballot Ready?
yeah, I don't think they're gonna be on there either.
No.
Chicago Votes could be on there. It's like,
Social Works?
and they could be smaller.
Well, so what, I just need to know what needs to actually be on there. Does Chicago Votes need to be on there or not?
It doesn't need to be on there.
Okay, then let's leave it off.
Or actually, like we've been debating like having more people that like, yeah, put Chicago Votes on there. If it's a design issue, we have the choice to put them on or take them off. You know what I
Then
mean?
we should take them off,
Really, why?
because it's always gonna be better with less.
Well, no, because when you look at it like those, it looks like we have more associations and it validates us more. You know what I mean? And then we can, it's just if it's like a serious design issue, but if
It's
not,
just gonna be, I mean, every logo we add makes our logo smaller,
on that one, yeah. Okay, keep that and keep them
so
all.
take it off. Okay. So, Virgin Hotel, Turbo Vote, Social Works, Prime Fortune, Party at the Pole, Boost Your Voice.
Say that one more time?
Virgin Hotel, Turbo Vote, Social Works, Prime Fortune, Party at the Pole, Boost Your Voice.
Yep. And do you have all those logos?
I think so. The other one I'm not sure about is Prime Fortune, but I think I have that.
Yeah. They just sent this other one that's even like they're just not getting their shit together.
And what did you mean about picket signs?
Did I send you their picket sign designs? Like for like picket signs, like
Yeah,
Yeah.
like what?
did I send you what they were doing?
No.
Ah, okay. Hold on 1 second. I asked for the exact dimensions, but it's not their fault. I mean, if I had a normal team, I'd be able to deal with it. I just don't. They don't realize that. Oh my God, he's not allowed to leave the fucking room. You got the new party at the pool one, right? This.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm just looking for the picket signs. And you got the Virgin Mother. The red and gold.
Yeah. So some of these, if these are gonna be a big banner, some of these, like for example, Party at the Polls logo isn't gonna work because I need it in a vector format. This is just a PNG
Okay, what format do you need it in?
vector, so like EPS or PDF or Illustrator.
So party at the pole.
And I'll tell you for the other ones too.
Okay, then I'll get them all signed off on.
Social Works also, I need it in vector. And Prime Fortune also. These might work for the
Little
flyer,
design.
because it's not gonna be as big, but anytime you're printing something bigger. And then I don't think I have Turbo Vote either.
Okay.
I don't think you sent me their logo.
Okay. Oh, I hate fucking Outlook.
And for this banner, what needs to be on it? Just the logos?
Mm-hmm. And we can do our boostervoice.com across the bottom.
Oh, we can. So all the logos just need to be equal sizes on there, and then we do boostervoice.com.
Mm-hmm.
And that's it.
So this party at the pole thing that I gave you, that's not big enough.
The ones that I need vector on, so I don't have any logo for TurboVote,
Okay.
and I need vector logo from Party at the Polls, Prime Fortune, and Social Works. Virgin is the only logo that will work as is.
Okay.
And then would you send me the thing that David made
The
with Chance the Rapper?
yeah.
Yeah.
Are we doing them? I thought we weren't doing them. Okay, let's get clear. vector, VECTOR.
Yep.
And like vector file of, how do I describe it?
.eps or .ai.
Where the fuck is he? Social works July, Prime Fortune. And we gave ours correctly, right? The one you,
Yeah,
Oh.
we have ours.
you had, maybe, I don't know if I've been giving out, it's a PDF. Is that gonna be big enough?
A PDF should be vector, but let me see it.
I don't know where it is, honestly. I don't know where it is. Yeah, I don't know. Well, I need David here. Okay, boost your voice. Oh my God, okay. So you had 6: Social Works Chai, Prime Fortune, The Virgin Hotel, Boost Your Voice, Turbo Vote, and Chicago Votes.
Virgin Hotel, Turbo Vote, Social Works Shy, Prime Fortune, Party at the Poll,
Oh,
and
Party
Boost Your
Poll,
Voice.
right.
No Chicago votes. as far as the picket signs.
I'm getting that to you, hold on. And we can just do, I'll show you what they're doing, so we could just do our own. Why does it do this? Why does it disappear? Big enough here. It's Turbo Vote Challenge they want to use. I don't know. Nope, you gotta get boost in there.
Hopefully that guy's gonna be available.
You said you wouldn't leave.
Yeah, well, I stepped out to talk to the camera guy, and I'm hoping to book.
Why is he on hold with something else?
He's got another thing that he's trying to clear on Monday. But he'd be great.
Well, they were in here asking questions. Did anybody ask them what happened to the influencers?
Yeah, I did.
Oh, I forgot to ask about
I've been
that.
asking about what the influencers, that's why I'm so pissed off.
Or is
They have
Bijan
plenty of
just
it.
like
Right.
a big
But all we
fat
would
mouth
talk about was
that
some
really
Killer
doesn't
Mike.
get-
Or
Right,
anybody,
right,
and Killer
yes.
Mike, and what was the other thing? And the op-ed was like, what happened with that? And then I tried to redirect them to start to think about like their work, you know what I mean? Like, what do they want to get on the after? Because we should get that on now because everything's flooded. So, you know, like I said, they're fucking piranhas on the one, the one thing that's separate
Yeah, all they care.
that is so precarious. All they care about is like the fucking,
The celebrity of Chance the Rapper, that's all they
Right.
care about.
Well,
and
that's the only thing they're good at.
well, yeah, and that's what's so fucked up because they've got work. They have got to get this op-ed in. Like they just don't get it. And then the one thing that they try, I tried to create something because we lost all our budget, and then they're all over that shit. But they didn't create anything, and they're not even in their lane.
So, did you guys ask them about the influencers?
I've been asking about the influencers every fucking.
No, we didn't ask about it.
I did.
You just talked about
Oh,
Killer
who?
Mike. We didn't talk
No,
about
to Eric
Eric.
I did.
Just now?
I ask him every day what's going on with the influencers.
I don't know what the answer is, but I heard that Bijan hadn't gotten hold of Killer Mike.
Had not gotten hold of Killer
Yeah,
Mike.
Miller Mike had not gotten back to him.
But there was a whole list of influencers. It
Right.
wasn't just
Who got
Killer
our
Mike.
swag.
I don't know about them.
And maybe you ask Eric.
Can you
To say, how are we doing on the influencers? We really wanted to start getting them up on the site. Can you add, get on here?
And then when you brought up the op-ed, or did you not bring that up?
LA Times is out. Was a no.
LA Times was a no.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, that was last week, and we were like, nobody told us.
Yeah, we're supposed to be getting twice weekly updates from
Yeah,
them.
and so they're reaching out to the Huffington Post. But then Anya was like, have you considered like next week? And they're like, no. I mean, after the election.
I feel
and they're
like-
no.
I feel like if that op-ed is hard to sell through, there's just something really wrong with those people.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, I understand because
How
that
could that be like an impossible
Because-
thing to get picked up?
because right now it is flooded, I believe that, but then
Yeah.
they need to do a pivot and get it ready for the after
Yeah.
thing, And maybe you need to sell that to that guy who was gonna write it and let Michelle, and get some more money for Michelle to pitch it. Cause that's, I think, the only chance.
Did you say Chance the Rapper? Did you say Chance?
No.
Shut up. I'm really,
That was all they
I'm
cared
really
about in the
gonna,
call.
I know. Chance Rapper,
Who's
dude,
they?
we had a
The-
PR, so we just talked to the PR.
She was starting to go through like some, well, have we done
Like,
this?
have we done this? And
Well, I
like,
thought
well,
this
what about
was- I
Chance?
thought you just call about Chance. I was like,
I'm like, okay. And then everybody's all over Chance, and then pushing on me to try to hurry up and get them answers so they can use it. I'm like, we've got stores. Fucking focus on that. Stay in your lane. I'll get it to you as soon as I can. You know what I mean? Like, nobody has done anything. Nobody has anything to report, to bring in. And they're gonna, and
So Allison and Partners was just getting all crazy about Chance the Rapper, but
well,
couldn't
they
answer any other
should.
questions.
Right. They're like, oh, I thought this was a call about Chance the Rapper. I'm like, okay, well, oh, you weren't on the call. I gotta focus, sorry. Because I gotta get Brian this, because we gotta get this stuff out now. Otherwise, I don't have anything to say. Social restraint.
I don't even know why we're telling them anything. They don't do anything anyway.
I know. It's
Might as
every
well
time, and I
just
try to leave it to the
We
end.
might as well just let Turbo Vote just do it, you know? Why are we even involving Allison and Partners? They're the biggest idiots ever.
Seriously, I think I'm gonna say that we're not allowed to be in this media blast, and I'll let Michelle in, but they're gonna fuck it up.
I mean, theoretically, the advantage of having them support this is that we can get.
But they're not.
outreach, but-
They're not.
Yeah, but they
I
can't
agree
do
with-
anything.
yeah.
They've done nothing.
And
They failed on every front.
Yeah. It's a shame.
So it's like, do we really let them muck this up or just let Turbo Vote do it?
Is this enough? Can I ask you this? I'll ask you this to weigh in too. This is, in partnership with Chance the Rapper's nonprofit organization, Social Works, and Virgin Hotels Chicago, will host a stellar lineup of musical guests for a Parade to the Polls concert on top of the hotel's entrance overlooking Wabash and Lake Street, encouraging young Chicagoans to vote in the 2016 election. Chance the Rapper is bringing together fellow Chicago breakout artists such as Twin Peaks, Taylor Bennett, Malcolm London, and more. Staggered throughout the performances, representatives from Social Works will lead groups in a parade to the polls to the nearest polling station at 15 West Washington Street to flex their vote. Through the Turbo Vote Challenge, Social Works and Prime Fortune, an outlet for creative young Chicagoans shaping the future, are partnering with Boost Your Voice and Virgin Hotels Chicago to put on this Party at the Polls event, heading the National Party at the Polls campaign. Quotes from Chance the Rapper. This election is very important, a chance for new leaders and new opportunity to emerge, Chance said. Social Works and I are proud to partner with Virgin Hotels Chicago, Boost Your Voice, and the Turbo Vote Challenge to give everyone a voice in the democratic process and encourage people to vote both locally and nationally. That's a huge gift for us. You know what I mean? Because we're not bringing all that much to the party. So to be able to use that quote.
Well, that's why I'm like, do we really need Allison and partners?
No, but we don't need them to weigh in, but we do need them to put the stuff out. That's what I'm saying. I'm going to lock this down and give them what they can put out. They're not going to get to have a call with our people. They're just not. Because I didn't even bother to read the fucking brief that I sent them last night. You know? So that's how much they're not fucking in the game. And
Oh, Allison and partners didn't read it?
They said we haven't had time to read it. They haven't had time to read over it.
Yeah,
They're really terrible.
they're
terrible.
they're
Anya
just,
used to be a little shorter on her emails, but it would be nice if they read over it. And all they cared about was Chance. Literally, they didn't want to talk about it. They like,
Yeah, like how about you do your job though?
so. I mean, I've never had a PR company that didn't actually deliver stuff. I mean,
they've done nothing, and all that they don't.
because, I mean, you want somebody good to help you. I mean, we can't really rely on just, the partners stuff, right, and social stuff, or can we?
What partners?
Well, like, whatever Virgin puts out or whatever Social Works put out, so maybe.
Well, I mean, we're not like the main story here anyway,
Yeah,
you know,
that's true.
and we're not gonna be.
Right.
I think the affiliate's probably gonna be about as good as it can with the Virgin thing,
What we hope is we get some new sound bites.
and get a shot at
Sound.
people that are putting on like
Sure.
a big number that,
That
so that
feels
we can
like
do
it's
our
a
film,
movement.
feels like it's a movement, yeah.
Right. So it's really an activation in a lot of ways, it's an activation for us to get video coverage. Maybe we get picked up in the news and
Cause I mean,
as part of this, and that's all it is. It's really that. So
Yeah.
it's kind of, maybe PR doesn't have to be involved in it at all.
Yeah, I'm like,
Wow.
why are we even talking to them?
Oh, this reminds me of
we were trying to
They're
be,
not-
polite,
They're not gonna do anything. They're not doing. And then if they do get anything out of it, they're gonna just take all this credit, like
yeah. Well,
like
'cause
they've helped.
it's like
They've
we're
done jack shit.
not gonna be like the headline of the story anyway.
We can't
so,
even, like-
we are gonna, the headline of the Chicago story?
Yeah.
Well, if they don't
whatever-
fuck it up, we
whatever
will be. You know what I
You
mean?
think?
Oh yeah, they're gonna let us do the whole,
I
we
just-
are a headline, we're
Who are they
in,
gonna help us get? Who are
right.
they gonna help us get?
So
Yeah,
why
that-
would we not worry so much about it then? I guess you're right. Because I was thinking, this reminds me like
Why did we even
on
bring it
Ship
up
Hunt,
to
I
them?
did an event thing just to get
I'm
cutaways for our
stupid,
film.
cause I still
That's
can't
why I did
get
it.
that we are
Yeah.
not,
I got some
that
local
nobody
news
gives a
and I
shit,
had,
you
and
know
it
what
was
I
just
mean?
to
'Cause
get
I'm
that.
stupid.
Yeah.
And that's kind of
Well,
what this
because
is.
the thing is, like, yeah, we'll get mentioned in PR, but
I
it's
feel
not
like
like they're gonna talk about
we
the
could just
Polling
tell
Place
them-
initiative and like.
we should
Right.
just tell them,
Right,
know,
it's gonna get
like
over
we're-
eclipsed,
Yeah,
right.
we're gonna get.
I'm like, can
we're
we
gonna
please
get in
work
as,
on-
like, as and Boost Your Voice is putting this on, and that's fine. Let that be
Right.
what it is, and we'll get some coverage for our film, and it's gonna be, that's great.
Right.
But we're not gonna be the lead story there. That Chance the Rapper thing is gonna be the lead story there, and we're gonna be
Right.
mentioned in it, and it's
Right.
like, okay, great, we get mentioned in it.
Right,
But we need to find a way to actually become the lead story.
right, and that's what I said to them on the phone, I said, can you please find me an influencer, a government person, somebody who can get down to our fucking I didn't say fucking, our polling sites in Chicago, and get a story around getting us somebody out to the poll so we can get a freaking reporter to our polling place, in front of our polling place, saying, look at what Boost Mosul's doing.
Yeah.
Can you guys please work on that, because I'm good over here. You know what I mean? But can you do something, because that's what we need. We need a local reporter at our store,
Yeah.
in front of it, saying
Right.
blah, blah, blah.
Yeah.
I'm like, leave this alone. This is a little
This is a
feather in
bonus.
our cap. This is a
Yeah.
bonus. Do you know what I mean? We're still
Yeah,
going to
this-
Chicago to
this
cover
is
our
not-
fucking stores, period.
Yeah, this is not like the story, this is like, oh,
No.
and this is a great
And that's
addition
why
to it.
everybody's jumping on it, because social media hasn't done it, and that's why I created this, so we would have something that looked big, because we had to drop everything else off.
So what is,
So is there any social, is it?
There will be, I
No,
can,
hold on.
sorry.
Do you think there's, is it worth like getting too worried about the social posting and things like that?
What are you worried about?
I mean,
As far as
should we do social posts and stuff like that around this? And-
We won't have
I
anything
think-
around this unless we get to work right
I
now.
think we are kind of, I wouldn't worry about social posts around this, we can do that easily.
Okay.
That can just be, I mean, and truthfully, the thing we wanna do probably is get a picture of all
More-
the people in the voter shirts.
More important, can I just ask, is this okay? We don't have to be in the, any more in the front. Are we happy with this
Or
press
read it?
release? Hold on. Can I just
Oh, I
read
got
it
it
out
already.
loud? No,
This
you
is-
don't. This is the newest
Oh,
one.
okay.
Okay, so I'm just saying, this is gonna be it, and we're gonna approve it and it's over. In partnership.
I'll just stand.
In partnership with Chance the Rapper's nonprofit organization Social Works and Virgin Hotel Chicago will host Social Works. Virgin Hotel Chicago will host a stellar lineup of musical guests for a Parade to the Polls concert on top of the hotel's entrance overlooking Wabash and Lake, encouraging young Chicagoans to vote in the 2016 election. Chance the Rapper is bringing together fellow breakout artists such as Twin Peaks, Taylor Bennett, Malcolm London, and more. Staggered throughout the performances, representatives from Social Works will lead groups in a parade to the polls to the nearest polling station at 15 West Washington Street to flex their vote. Through the Turbo Vote Challenge, Social Works and Prime Fortune, an outlet for creative young Chicagoans shaping the future, are partnering with Boost Your Voice and Virgin Hotels to put on this Party at the Polls event, heading the National Party at the Polls campaign. Quote from Chance the Rapper, "This election is very important, a chance for new leaders and new opportunities to emerge." Chance said, "Social Works and I are proud to partner with Virgin Hotel Chicago, Boost Your Voice, and the Turbo Vote Challenge to give everyone a voice in the democratic process and encourage people to vote both locally and nationally." Now, we could put in here about live stream at Boost Your Voice, right? .com. I think that should go in.
So do you think, because right now, up front saying in partnership with Chance the Rapper's nonprofit, Social Works, should Boost Your Voice be in the first sentence too?
Well, then we'd have to put Prime, because Prime Fortune. So I said, we did have one way that way, and I said, it's either just Social Works, because that's Chance, and Virgin Hotels, and that's really who's doing it. You know, we jumped on their party, and so it's okay if we're not in that, because if we're in that, then Prime Fortune has to be in that, right? So I'm just wondering if that's, you know, because then we're kind of here with Prime Fortune, like Social Works, Turbo Vote, and Prime, you know, Social Works, Prime Fortune. Through the Turbo
Yeah.
Vote Challenge, Social Works, and I'm going to say maybe Boost Mobile. Through the Turbo Vote Challenge, Boost Mobile, Social Works, and Prime Fortune we are partnering with Boost Your Voice and Virgin Hotels. Okay, so
Yeah.
those nonprofits are partnering with us.
I mean, I think the thing is, like, the headline says Chance the Rapper and Virgin Hotel Chicago encourage Chicagoans to get out and vote.
But we're not bringing as much as they are, so
Yeah.
so that's the only thing. I mean, I could say it, but I think if we put down here about the YouTube, you know, where you can go on Boost Your, what is it, David? The URL?
It would be, the event will be live streaming at youtube.com/boostmobile.
Yeah, I mean, it would be great if we could get more credit for the event in terms of like the headline and stuff, but if that's not possible, then
I know, it's,
kind of is what it is.
yeah. But I feel it's still really good for what, I mean, we're not bringing very much. We're bringing, you know, one professional shooter and this technology
Right,
and some
and
t-shirts.
shirts, yeah.
So really, that's kind of, you know what I mean? Like, the fact that Chance put us in that quote is gonna be the goal for us. you know what I mean? It was generous. And then if we don't ask for too much here, I think at the event, they're gonna be gracious and do the t-shirts and do, you know what I mean? Cause it's kinda like that, it's like a little pushing here, a little getting there, and what you said, the visual of,
Yeah, that's gonna be the more valuable.
it's gonna be
thing
the
for
more
us.
valuable thing for us.
I just think it's, the other, I agree, because we already went over this last night, but it's just weird that the first line is in partnership, and then later they say partnering,
Yeah,
and one time it's partnership social works in Chicago, and then later it's partnering with Boost and
Yeah.
Virgin.
Where are you seeing that,
It's
sorry?
just at the beginning, at the top of the paragraph, in partnership with Chance the Rapper's Social Works and Virgin Hotels will host, which is true, they are really the host.
Yeah,
But then down at the bottom of that paragraph, it's are partnering with Boost Your Voice and Virgin Hotels.
where are partnering?
The last sentence of the paragraph.
Through the TurboVote Challenge, Social Works, and Prime Fortune, an outlet for creative and Chicago shaping the future, are partnering with Boost Your Voice. Yeah, they can get rid of,
Because maybe what
Virgin
they could
Hotels.
say, instead of having partnership with Chance the Rapper and Virgin Hotels at the beginning, maybe do we come up with like a coalition of something?
no, we did that yesterday, we flipped. I sent that back to them yesterday. What was the one I sent back yesterday? That we,
Where we said that, we just put that opening at the top, yeah.
we said, as part of the TurboVote Challenge, Chance the Rapper's charity, Social Works Chai, and Prime Fortune are partnering with Boost Your Voice and Virgin Hotels Chicago to create a civic nation initiative called We Vote. So we kind of put, that was, us, you know,
Yeah, and they didn't like that
And
because I was
then-
giving too much credit to.
right.
Well, how about, I have another idea. So keeping the partnering to the bottom, if instead of saying right off the bat in partnership, why don't you just say Chance the Rapper's nonprofit organization Social Works and Virgin Hotel Chicago are hosting a stellar lineup of musical guests for a parade to the polls. So it's saying that they're
Right.
hosting the stellar guests, not the part. You don't put the partnership there because it's confusing to have
Right.
partnership twice,
Yeah.
and leave partnering at the back.
Yeah. So wait,
So it's literally Chance the Rapper's nonprofit organization Social Works,
and Virgin.
and Virgin Hotels are hosting a stellar lineup of musical guests.
Will host, or are hosting.
Are hosting a stellar lineup of musical guests for Parade to the Polls, right?
Yeah.
And then and then it's like at the back end, Social Works and Prime Fortune, what would be nice is they put Turbo Vote Challenge, Social Works and Prime Fortune, then they describe Prime Fortune. It'd be nice if they said, are partnering with Boost Your Voice, an initiative to
Initiative by
have-
Boost Mobile for voting equality or
for
something.
voting equality, and
Uh-huh.
Virgin Hotels.
An initiative by Boost Mobile. For?
For-
Voting
For voting equality.
Initiative by Boost Mobile for, about or for? For voter.
Or you could just say, Boost Your Voice,
Making all voices heard equally. What's our line?
an initiative for voter equality, comma, and Virgin Hotel Chicago. You don't have to put Boost Mobile.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So you can say Boost Your Voice,
hold on a
comma,
second. Chance the Rapper's nonprofit Social Works and Virgin Hotel Chicago are hosting a stellar lineup of musical guests for a Parade to the Polls concert on top of the hotel's entrance overlooking Wabash and Lake Street, encouraging young Chicagoans to vote in the 2016 election. Chance the Rapper is bringing together fellow Chicago breakout artists such as Twin Peaks, Tyler Bennett, Malcolm London, and more. Staggered throughout the performances, representatives from Social Works will lead groups in a parade to the polls to the nearest polling station at 15 Washington Street to flex their vote. Through the TurboVote Challenge, Social Works and Prime Fortune, and see, you don't have to do, I guess, Social Works and Prime Fortune, an outlet for creative young Chicago shaping the future, are partnering with Boost Your Voice and Virgin Hotel Chicago. So what was that?
are partnering with Boost Your Voice, comma, an initiative promoting voter equality. Is that the word? An initiative for voter equality.
For or promoting?
An initiative promoting voter equality.
Pro.
Comma.
And Virgin Hotel Chicago, to put on this part of the event, headlining the national, and then watch the, it will be live streamed.
The event will be live streaming at youtube.com/boostmobile.
youtube.com/boostmobile.
That's where you've got a lot of boost at the end.
That's why it's like, as long as it's in there, we don't.
Right.
Because we will get more at the event if we are chilled out at this stage.
Well, no, I like it. I like what we're thinking. The idea of thinking about it more like it's an activation that allows us to capture stuff, not necessarily.
Right, about the media aspect of it.
Yeah.
Exactly. That's it.
Oh, you see Eric?
Can you order food? I have gained 10 pounds. I got on the
No,
scale
you have
today.
not.
No, I got on the scale today. So since I started this job, 10 pounds.
We were
10
too thin
pounds.
before.
I was a little too thin before, but now this is crazy, and I'm starving.
But I feel like you eat pretty healthy.
No, because I graze all the time here, like sticking things with preservatives. I never eat like this. Do you know what I mean? We eat we have rice and whatever's come out of the ground, and like yak cheese. You know, so I just eat those 5 things, the same diet. And
Yak
it's fresh.
cheese, rice, and vegetables.
Mhm.
What does yak cheese taste like?
It's good. It's like a goat cheesy.
It's goat cheesy, so it's tart.
Yeah, it has definitely. If you don't like strong, oh, that's really nice, Brian. Wow.
It's really nice, Brian.
So that's going to be the banner, and that's going to be our thing, right? Kind of.
Maybe.
Okay. Like, why aren't they all there working at what they can bring to the table so they can propose to us what social media can be doing? That's what I would like to see. I would like to see them actually fucking supporting this for a second and coming up with some fucking ideas that they don't have to be prompted to do.
So how did the call get left then? How was it left? Was
Good. I
Allison
said I'd
Parks?
have them our parameters by the end of the day, so that's fine.
Oh, here we go. Chicago PR follow-up.
So I'm gonna send you this flyer then.
Yeah.
I'm not quite sure.
Oh, Michelle's not available at 10 tomorrow.
Does anyone know? So Michelle's not trying to market the op-ed. It's just Allison and fuckfaces.
Yeah, because she doesn't
right?
want to step on them.
Ugh,
I know. I'm gonna kick. I agree. I think our op-ed is better for the after, and I'm just gonna focus on this right now because this is what I have to do. Staying in my lane.
I guess we can't control that because I guess it's up to their strategy. Their
And
thing.
Michelle's only paid for 2 hours a day. She's not paid for much, unfortunately, from our side. And 2 hours a day on 180, which means that if they use her for other things, we don't have her on Booster Voice. And they are using her for other things. And she's been getting us everything we got. Like, she's like working like us, like on her own fumes, you know?
That dimension's 21 feet long by 15 feet wide by 15 feet high. So it's like a cube.
No, that's not.
25 this way. I don't know why would it be? It's just 2 dimensions, not 3.
Yeah, that's why I was
I think
like.
it's just by 15.
Yeah, 21 by 15.
By 15. Yeah, it's 3-dimensional. 15
Okay,
back, 15 out. What? It's a big block.
so let's save the changes to this.
Food.
We call it. Draft 3.
Okay, there's an El Paso chicken salad.
I'm not doing. I want healthy and organic.
Okay.
You can order from,
This is gluten free.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it's got chicken. You don't want chicken.
No, but you can do it without the chicken.
No, this is a wrap.
No, I'm gonna. And then, did you send that to me, Brian?
I did.
You know, and I'm not very astute with, like, this is the
Oh,
stuff
right,
that's driving me nuts.
That
'cause
nutty
I'm not very good
crunchy
at this.
salad you liked the other day.
Yeah,
That I had.
that was good. And put some protein on that. Can I get some salmon? Do they have? I love it.
Did you get my text?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you read for a second?
Chance the.
Yes, I think I know what it means.
Chance the. Do you think on this we should say like kind of the same lead-in on the poster, Brian? On the poster on the
Flyer?
flyer. Do you think we should lead like how we're leading on the press media alert? Chance the Rapper's charity social works and the Virgin Hotel.
On this, no. If we're distributing it from Boost Mobile, then no, and I feel like we shouldn't be giving.
Well, that's why people will come out.
Well, they're gonna come out featuring live performances by Joey Pert, Malcolm London, and a surprise guest.
Don't you think they'll really come out for Chance?
If we say Chance the Rapper, then let's just say.
Well, that's
featuring
why
live
they're
performances by
saying
Joey Pert, Malcolm
say
London.
Chance the Rapper's charity, so it makes that association. That's why we've been doing that. You know. And what about those other Twin Peaks?
Are they gonna be there?
Yep.
So who are the, because this was just the information that you had sent me, so who's actually going to be at this thing that we can advertise?
Malcolm, Joey Pert, Malcolm London, and Twin Peaks.
Twin Peaks and a surprise guest.
Mhm. Okay, that's good. I agree.
Yeah, I
'Cause
think-
either they do it or they don't do
We
it.
don't wanna make it that, long too.
Mhm.
Okay, so now I'm just saying featuring live performances by Joey Pert, Malcolm London, Twin Peaks, and a special surprise guest. Join us for an evening of hip hop and democracy as we march to the polls, vote, and make our voices heard.
Great.
I think that is a good synopsis of the event.
Perfect. And then make a picket sign that you would.
So
Oh, I
don't know
didn't
what
give you
the
one,
sign
sorry.
is gonna say, or what dimensions are.
That's what they said, but. All right, well, they won't be on it. And I'm get frustrated because I really hate this part of it. I just realized how much I rely on people. Let me get you that, Brian, because I'll send this all off together as one package. If I can find it. Abby.
That's cute. I'll just take off some of the patch.
Yeah. Well, there's no more now, but next year, for next year's calendar.
I wonder if it's still in here, still up.
That'd be a great pumpkin patch
Mm-hmm.
Halloween one.
Here's what they sent back. Turbo Vote
You know what
Challenge
you
and
should,
Party at the
but you know what
Ball.
you should do is take waffles to a Christmas tree lot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I'm sure you get a great one on peeking around a tree, or like walking through an aisle of trees, or like, sometimes they have reindeers made of like the stumps of trees. You can like, you get a lot of good photos. All you gotta do is pretend you're shopping for a tree.
She sent them today. Why can't I find stuff? Oh, here. No. Yes? What's this? Oh, here. So they're gonna be like this. It doesn't have the dimensions, but
I'm just here for free democracy.
so we can do our branding alone of whatever we wanna put. Oh. Now we have to have more than that logo. Man, they keep, but then, and they're even worse because they keep pulling him out, and I keep saying I need him. If we don't have a crew, in fact, I mean, this is just disrespectful. I'm getting worn down by it. I think I'm just going to tell them we're not going to be able to do it because we need to focus on this stuff, and David keeps being pulled away, so I guess we can't do it. I'm gonna send this to you, Brad. But I'll ask her for the exact, do we need to know the exact dimensions that it's gonna be, or?
Yeah.
Oh, it's a PDF. How do I break into this PDF to make changes? No, that's not what I want. Yeah, I'm just gonna, that's how I'm gonna deal with it. Oh, you're good. Okay, so this is a PDF. Did I send you this? That has the election night? I thought I forwarded it to you.
I don't think so.
See, how do I do, because I keep going like this, right? I'm in here, in mail, and then I forward.
Is this forward urgent, or urgent, is that what it says?
No, election night party?
Actually, that part, oh. Oh. No, that's just the, I just have the Turbo Boat challenge logo there.
So then, okay, and then it lets me to forward this to you, and then I'm gonna hit send.
yeah, now this one has 3 attachments.
Yeah. And so on the one that says election night, the invite flyer email,
Looks like there are, I see picket signs, is that what you're talking about? Invite flyer email.
no, so that's, the picket signs are one. It says election night?
Yeah, they both say election night.
One says election 103,
Yeah,
and the other one says election night.
yeah.
The one that says election night, open that one.
Okay.
And then if you scroll down, does it say event name options?
Yeah,
Okay, so keep scrolling down to invite flyer email.
okay.
Can we break into that? Can we, I want to make a change on that.
What do you mean break into that?
Like it's a PDF, so is there a way to, David knows how to like open the PDFs because I want to make a change on it.
I don't know if you can make a change on the PDF.
You can convert the PDF file into something. If he doesn't, I'm not kidding, this is not funny. I keep asking them, please don't pull him away because we don't have the production in here. So we are production.
Do you want me to order some salads from Earth?
Okay.
Do you want?
David, I'm not kidding. I need your help. If you leave this room one more time, I am leaving. I'm not kidding. I'm really not kidding. What?
Sorry.
What are you talking about? Yeah, it means to get in here. It was God calling. This is God, and God is telling you get the fuck back in this room or I'm walking. Bye. So I'll forward that to David because I think he knows some trick to. And did you get the Turbo Vote Challenge and Party at the Polls logos that I sent you?
Yeah, but remember I need them in vector.
No, isn't that what I just sent you? Just now? That's the forward urgent.
Actually, I'm dealing with Jeremy's he's worried about how much money we're spending in Chicago now. So,
Why is he concerned about anything?
well, he is.
Did you
So-
get the budget approved or not? That 26,000.
Yeah, but it sounds like he's trying to back out of it maybe, so I need to
Well,
deal
let
with
me
it.
know because then we got to cancel everything in Chicago.
I know.
I mean, we're not.
Seared Samurai?
What about the one that you said with your salmon on top?
Because they don't seem to have salmon here.
No. Wait, what did you get?
Did you get salmon here before?
Chicken?
I thought so. If
Let me
not,
see.
Is that what you want?
Yeah.
Sorry, I have to deal with that too today.
So
I just have to deal with that.
why is he worried about Chicago? He doesn't think it's worth it with.
I think Danielle talked to him after this call and she's not seeing the value perhaps. and
But
so
we're
now
not.
she's
We're not. It has,
expressing-
the value has nothing to do with that. It has to do with us shooting our stores.
Right. But I have to then address that, and because she was, I think it sounds like what she said to him was, you know, there doesn't seem a lot of value in our partnership here, and you know.
They don't even know what our partnership is
He's
here.
not gonna wear a shirt.
That's not true. If
I'm
she-
just telling you what he said, and we're not gonna get any signage, et cetera, et
David,
cetera.
I said we don't know what we're getting, and I'm going to brief them by the end of the night.
Right.
So that's what is utterly bullshit.
I
Then
understand.
I don't want. That's what I'm telling. Don't schedule stuff and fuck us if we're not ready for it yet.
But I'm just telling you that now I have to deal with this here, cost-wise. I have to show him what it's costing him. Oh, there's a.
Here we are, back to that story again.
How about that one, professional too?
So what Why did we get Allison and Partners involved?
Eric set up a call, they wanted to set up a call to hear about Chicago. They wanted to do that yesterday, I'm like, I don't know. And then they're like, okay, can we do it today? Because Eric must have, I mean, I don't know how they found out about it. As soon as something happens, Eric goes right back to.
Danielle's not Allison and Partners though, right? Danielle is,
Booze.
she's Booze PR.
So as soon as Eric hears something, he runs back, without telling us anything, he runs back to Jeremy. And he makes up what he hears. He relays it, and this is what I've been saying the whole time, he relays it, and then everybody gets all, and he relays it incorrectly, because there's nothing formulated yet. So I don't really know what to do. Like, our own people are killing us. I quickly need you to do something though, quickly, so we can get these answers out, so we have something, that's what I mean. So, I forwarded you something, can you change that PDF?
Yeah.
This is why I can't work in this place, because every time I'm trying to move, it goes in another direction. Oh, so did I forward you that, Brian? Were those correct?
We're ordering the salads. Oh, it does that.
But if we're not gonna do this, then why are they putting it in their media stuff? I'm just gonna, because if we back out, they've just put us all on the stuff. But then they're gonna say, well, that had to all be approved. Do you know what I mean? But, you know what I mean?
Say again.
Right now, we're finalizing all the stuff for the thing. Right? So if we're not doing that, well, we will do it, because it's gonna be stupid.
Yeah, just keep moving forward. And I'm just gonna position, that's why I'm glad I haven't given them numbers yet.
Yep.
I can position the money now to not
To
be so
reflect
top
what
heavy
we're
there. I
doing,
can
right.
actually make it seem like we're spending more
Right.
here
Right,
than it should.
right, exactly, because they don't know.
Yes.
You
They
mean,
don't
you
know.
mean on the film?
Yeah, that's why we're
That
trying
we're
to
getting
explain
for
to you
free.
how you hold money and not,
I can
right?
make that be the one that we're spending all the
Exactly.
money on. In Chicago, we're
Exactly.
getting all this for
Does
free.
Eric know anything about this?
No, Eric can't know.
Does
anything.
Eric know anything about we're getting it for free from a shop corner?
Yeah, and you should never tell him that. Oh, of course. Oh, yeah.
I think
Never tell
we might
Eric
have,
anything.
but
I'm telling you, you have.
Did you fucking tell him or not?
yeah, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter.
It does matter.
does matter, 'cause he
Stop
goes to
telling Eric
Eric
things.
anything.
He doesn't
Seriously.
even know anything.
Until
Like
we know
you guys
exactly
keep
what.
your production secrets secret. Why do you tell
Because he comes in,
everybody
he's
shit?
like, we have to know, because you have, well,
Fuck.
exactly.
You look, Eric is gonna tell Slats and Jeremy everything because that's what he's trained to do. So don't fucking tell him anything. Just stop telling him things.
Yeah, I agree. Until we know exactly what we want to tell him.
Yeah, I just,
He does not need to know
I mean,
what
but
we're
he
getting for
does.
free and what we're doing.
Well, he doesn't need to know what we're getting for free.
yes.
That's the
He
point.
never needs to know what we're getting for free. Never, never, never.
Never.
But anyway, it's good I haven't given any numbers yet. 'cause
No, but
now
you've
things
already,
haven't
but
given.
but he knows
No,
this
he'll
is
forget
free.
it. No, we won't.
It doesn't matter if he knows or not, because the numbers are gonna, he could be wrong, because obviously.
Right, because
he
we're
could
just
be
gonna say.
wrong. I've never showed anybody numbers yet.
Right.
But you said the word.
It doesn't
Yeah,
matter. He'll be
matter.
confused.
Now I'm gonna say, oh yeah, no, Chicago's free, Eric, not LA.
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying. Dope.
Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. Seriously, because he's so fucking confused. He can't remember anything.
Right, and he'll never be able to directly talk to any of these people that were with us to ask for it
Correct.
free.
Right.
Plus he never would.
So fucking stupid.
It is so fucking stupid. It's not even funny. you fixing that, what I asked you to do?
No, I don't know, is it,
I sent it to
I'm working
you.
my way up on the email to get to that,
What email?
whatever you sent me, I think I'm just not getting to it. Here it is, okay, I'm here now. So. Oops.
Why does it say draft when I always try to send it? I don't understand.
So, what would you like me to do with this?
Hold on, I'm just trying to figure this out. Sorry. Let me see. So go scroll into one of the other ones, not that one. Not that one. That one. And go down. Up. Yeah. Nope. Up. Oh, sorry. Just scroll down. That. Can you break into, can you make that not a PDF?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, where is this? If I can't, it says draft, so then do I have to go into drafts?
Let me see. Now hit edit here.
Where?
This, that thing, the pencil. Okay. And now what do you want to do? You want to send it? Now it'll go out. If you hit
Hold
send.
on. No, how come it's not attached? That's not what I...
Let me see.
I had attached.
Oh, it hasn't attached yet. If you hadn't, now you can attach something.
Oh. That's probably why I always have such a problem.
Yeah. So, the ballot beat.
Shh, hold on. Sorry. Dude, sorry. Let me finish something now. You can't just jump in when you're ready. Could we add booster quiz to the host right now? No, that's not the one I just wrote. So somewhere the one I just wrote is not there.
What, the email on that thing?
I'm gonna cry in a second because I'm so frustrated.
In the body of the email?
Yeah,
Let me
it's
see.
not the one I wrote.
Scroll down. Is it in a different
No, it's
section of it?
not.